We have a huge fatal four-way ladder match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, and here comes Rich Swann as we enter the old WCW Japan Arena here tonight for our huge show for the Cruiserweight Championship as we enter into the main event. Rich Swann making his way into the arena, and we had to get ourselves a very special arena here tonight for tonight's show in the old WCW Japan Arena here tonight for that beautiful purple strap. Rich Swann, one of the challengers, the champion, the king of cruiserweights, Neville, is Rich Swann, waits in the ring. Oh, and here's a man not real like the man with the plan, Kendrick, the Brian Kendrick, I should say, former Cruiserweight champion. He took the championship from TJ Perkins, Mr. TGP himself, and he likes to call himself the man with the plan. He's in this huge match, fatal four-way for that beautiful purple strap Cruiserweight title. Brian Kendrick waiting in the ring. You see, he's not very well liked by the fans. Of course, Rich Swann is the guy who took the Cruiserweight title from the Brian Kendrick. And here comes the final contestant. Well, not the final contestant, because the champion hasn't came out here, but here comes the very first ever Cruiserweight champion ever since that belt got brought back and the new design of it came out. Mr. TJ Perkins, formerly known as Suicide in TNA, decided to come out fully as TJ Perkins. Man looking to become a two-time Cruiserweight champion here tonight, but he's got to knock off 3 other people. He's got to climb up that ladder to retrieve that gold. TJ Perkins, one of the most talented cruiserweights of them all, makes his way into this arena. And here he comes, the king of cruiserweights, the current cruiserweight champion, Neville, as he makes his way to the ring. Neville, very, very well-spoken, confident, cocky man, three-time Cruiserweight champion, as this man has recently become a 3rd-time Cruiserweight champion, and he's got quite a challenge ahead of him in this fatal four-way here tonight for the Cruiserweight championship. Neville waiting ready in the ring. Let's get to it. Fatal four-way for that prestigious piece of gold right there. The Cruiserweight Championship. Here we go. Rich Swann, Brian Kendrick, TJ Perkins, and the champion Neville. Fatal four-way. They all go at it. Rich Swann going straight after TJ Perkins. Neville going straight after Brian Kendrick, and a suplex from Rich Swann. Rich Swann keeping his focus on TJ Perkins. throwing him onto the apron of that ring and punching him in the face. And now look at this. Rich Swann going to the outside. TJ Perkins reverses with a jawbreaker. Oh, what a super kick from TJ Perkins. Neville still got Brian Kendrick in the ring, but Brian Kendrick getting out of it, and Brian Kendrick catches Neville with a leg sweep. Ooh, Rich Swann kicking TJ Perkins off, and then a kick to the back. Rich Swann got TJ Perkins' arm and drags it down. And Brian Kendrick punching Neville off the apron of the ring. Is Brian Kendrick looking to grab the ladder? No. It's like he was just showing off. And that's not very good in a match like this, because Rich Swann caught him with that drop kick. And now Neville would have put, and a step-up enziguri on the back of TJ Perkins. Neville taking advantage, going after the Brian Kendrick. Brian Kendrick reverses though with a knee to the gut. Neville reverses and cracks the leg and then kicks him in the face. Went for a kick. TJ Perkins moving out of the way. Takes down the knee of Rich Swann. But Rich Swann catches TJ Perkins with a jawbreaker. Who's grabbing for that ladder first is the question. And look at that knee to the jaw of TJ Perkins from Rich Swann. And Rich Swann is quick and a move. So, he went for a moonsault, but TJP got the knees up. Quick, fast-paced action from our cruiserweights. Rich Swann with a DDT. Elbow to the face. Scoop slam. Oh, and a spear off the apron. Now, where is Brian Kendrick going? That is concrete on the outside of the floor. There's only that little bit of padding that you see, that blue piece of padding. The rest of that is straight concrete. Caught the leg. Nobody has gone for the ladder just quite yet. Rich Swann with a moonsault on the outside of the ring to the Brian Kendrick. Throwing him straight into the blue barricade, and not exactly sure what the hell happened there. Throwing Rich Swann in the corner. TJ Perkins, or not TJ Perkins, the Brian Kendrick with the sliced bread. His patented finisher, and Neville throwing TJ Perkins into the announce table and suplexing him. Rich Swann trying to get back to his feet here. Back elbow to the Brian Kendrick. Brian Kendrick though with an arm drag. Knocking Rich Swann into the corner. There you go. Sticking the knee into the back of the jaw. Neville grabbing for the ladder, the champion, the first guy to bring the ladder in the ring finally, because the point of this is to climb up that ladder and pull down that Cruiserweight Championship. And I think Neville was getting the right idea, but TJ Perkins going to put a stop to that. And because of that, that gives Brian Kendrick the opportunity. TJ Perkins with a power bomb, knocking Neville off the apron of the ring. The Brian Kendrick was trying to grab for it, but Rich Swann might stop that, but no, the Brian Kendrick is going to stop Rich Swann. They're both falling to the top of that ladder, and Rich Swann knocks down the Brian Kendrick. And now Rich Swann standing on the top of that ladder, aiming to try to pull down that briefcase. And what the hell is Neville doing? Neville with an elbow. Rich Swann still has his hands on that belt. And now Neville gets the idea. Trying to now stop Rich Swann. Hey, Lennon. And now Neville power bombing Rich Swann off the top of that ladder. And now the Brian Kendrick tried to climb up there, but Neville's not going to allow it. Rich Swann is still dizzy. The champion has... The champion had his hands on the belt. And now Rich Swann trying to stop him. Trying to pull Neville off that ladder, and he does. And now kicking him in the face. Every man in this match wants that belt. TJ Perkins in the corner now, and Rich Swann taking advantage with the Brian Kendrick coming up behind Rich Swann. And now they both seem to just get misdirected in this ring, I can see. And now Brian Kendrick probably should have done more than just that. The Brian Kendrick has his hands on the belt. The Brian Kendrick is the cruiserweight champion. Perfect blooper. Yeah, Amber Alert there. Went off. The Brian Kendrick is the new cruiserweight champion, outsmarting 4 other guys to become the new cruiserweight champion. Leave down in the live chat if you guys have any suggestions for any other matches we should do. Please let us know. For now, this has been the Fatal 4-Way Ladder Match for the Cruiserweight Championship. The Brian Kendrick is the new champion. We will see you all in the next match request that you have. Peace.